I mean,
Oh shit! Here we go again.
yeah. I'm Rich.
And I'm Josh.
Make sure your Walkman is at full battery because we're diving into our dad tapes.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for listening to tape number 36 of the Dad Tapes. Let's get rolling. What are we drinking tonight?
Tonight you got us. I like the it's like a geometric, a lot of geometry going on there. You know what I'm saying? I love the shapes. I really do. But anyway, it's a double nickel brewing, and it's called Friendsgiving in honor of our show tonight. Friendsgiving, bro.
Yeah.
Friendsgiving. Thanksgiving, Friendsgiving, whatever you want to call it, you know? What's Seinfeld? What does he call that? The guy from Seinfeld, George's dad. What does he call? Is it Friendsgiving where he airs out the grievances? Is that what it's called?
I can't remember, dude.
The tradition of Festivus begins with the airing of grievances.
At least we ain't running around with turkeys on our heads like Friends did.
But it's so this brew is actually, it's a hazy IPA, so we got another hazy under our belts here. But the unique thing about this is it's a brew in collab with a total of 5 different breweries. So there's Double Nickel Brewing, there's Cape May Brewing from Cape May, there's Tonewood Brewing, there is Urban Village, and the last one is Source Farmhouse Brewery. I've never even heard of them.
Yeah, we haven't had the top 2 yet.
No. We're going to have to check them out, man.
Yeah, we're going to have to try and find them.
Like, if you call yourself a farmhouse brewery, I'm all for it, man.
Yeah,
like,
right?
I'm down to try it. We got to find them. Yeah, it's. I'm excited for this one, man. So it's a 7.0 ABV. And the really cool thing about this specific brew is a portion of the proceeds go to local charities. So they're definitely helping out their local communities. That's what it's all about. Yeah. Honestly, I mean, I think more businesses should do that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I'm sure the smaller businesses do. But we should be calling out the big guys.
Yeah, right.
Calling you out, big guys. Fucking big chain stores.
Let's get the cracking, man.
Ooh, it has a flavor. I can't put my finger on it. It's really good.
Yeah.
But I can't put my thumb on what that flavor is.
What if it's the cashmere hops?
Could be. Whatever it is, it's really tasty. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna have to find this for myself. Have it at Thanksgiving.
Yeah, right.
It's a good beer, man. I like it. So how's your week been, bro? Before we get to the whole, good feeling of Thanksgiving, like, I always kind of have been asking you recently, like, what's been poopy for your week? But you know what? I want to know, what was the text you got this week that put the biggest smile on your face? Like, what moment did you have throughout the day where it's like, I'm stressed, and then you got something? Whether it's like, somebody texted you or somebody called you, or you just got something that made you like, you know what? I'm okay now.
I really don't think I got a text that made me smile that way. But
you know what, bro? I'll step it up and do better for you, bro. I'll do better for you. I'll send you something every day, bro. I'll be like, yo, pick it up, man. You're good.
I mean, you know what? Honestly, though, I'm not going to complain because lately I've been smiling a lot. I've been happy. So I can't really say that. All right, so there was something that kind of like really fucking just ground my fucking ears this week.
Yeah. What is it?
So
spill that tea, bro.
So me and the girlfriend, we were walking out of ShopRite one night, and we were walking to the car.
Okay.
And I'm the type of person that will park farther away so assholes won't park like right up my ass.
Pinche
right next to me.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So me being the guy I am, I parked away from everyone.
Like 3 miles.
Not 3 miles, but some asshole had to be that guy to literally and not like it was on the passenger side or anything.
Yeah.
You know, driver's side of my vehicle, driver's side of their vehicle, inches away from my fucking car, bro.
How'd they get out?
I don't know. How the fuck was I supposed to get in?
You weren't supposed to get in. They did that on purpose, my guy. Somebody set you up.
So me being the asshole that I am, left them a nice little note on their door handle. Took a fucking Dunkin' Donuts napkin out of the glove box.
Did you wipe it on your butt before you did it? You should
Yeah,
have
I
did that, dude,
fucking
like a poo dollar, man.
I should have. So I wrote, "Nice park job, you fucking scumbag," and I left it right on the door handle. I laid it on the door handle.
Dude, that's when you need something like you need like Vaseline.
Yeah.
Or you need a bar of soap.
Fucking lube.
A bar of soap to carry around in your car. I used to do that, man. So one of my first cars I ever had, it was maybe my second car. It was an Isuzu Trooper, right?
I remember it.
Yeah. You remember that thing? Dude, I love that thing,
fucking
man.
tank,
dude,
dude.
it
I
had
love that thing.
it was, man. It was an awesome car. It was like an 87 Isuzu Trooper. And it had like an incense freaking holder on the dashboard. I loved that thing, man.
Shit was
Some
best.
beefed up Mickey Thompsons on it. Like, four-wheel drive. Like, missed that thing so much. But, yeah, dude, I used to carry around a bar of soap in my car in case somebody ever wanted to pull some crap on me or, they were just a D-bag. Just, draw a little bit of things on their windshield. You're good to go, It's harmless. You're getting your message across,
Oh, I got my message across.
Well, that being said, man, overall, how was your week?
It was pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, looking forward to the weekend. Looking forward to Thanksgiving,
There you go, yeah.
It's going to be fun. I got Addie for 2 weekends in a row, so it's going to be pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah. Getting some good time in.
So it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. Marin's looking forward to it.
Good.
But no, it was a pretty good week. How about you?
Oh, man, I got some grievances I got to air out here, bro.
Oh,
I got
boy.
some grievances I got to air out. So firstly, man, listening to our buddy's podcast, the Batty Daddies.
Yes.
Yeah, dude, Joe, man, he's talking mad smack. Yo, man, it's cool, Joe. I get it. Like I said in our last tape, dude, and it was before I heard you saying it. Every dog has his day, man. Every dog has his day. We'll see how good you are come playoff time, bro. Like, are you gonna? I know you're a Raiders fan. You got to be careful when you tread down to that playoff time frame. It's like I know you're not used to it. The last Super Bowl you guys won. Jesus, man, were you born yet, Joe? Were you born yet? But just asking, man. Just throwing that out there.
You better watch it, Joe. He might hit your car with the soap.
But yeah, man, they were also talking shit on you, bro. They were talking some smack on you. They were talking some smack on you. And you know what? It's warranted, bro.
It is what it is.
It's warranted, bro. You know why?
Because your wife took my spot.
I don't know how to play fantasy. Well, some of them don't know how to play fantasy either, and you know what? They still doing it.
Well, you know what? In my defense, I'm not big in
It's
that
indefensible.
kind of shit.
It's indefensible.
You know what? Fuck, you're indefensible. I'm just not big into that shit, man. I'm really not.
I feel you. But hey, who cares, man? It's for the podcast, man. So you're saying you're just not that into the podcast? Okay,
All right,
I
hold
feel
up,
you. I
hold
feel you,
up,
bro.
hold up.
I feel you, bro.
When one
I
of
hear
the-
you, bro.
When
I hear you.
when one of our
I hear
West
you, bro.
Coast when one of our West Coast boys wants to challenge us East Coast boys to some Xbox shit, let's go. Game on.
Oh, wait, slow down, bro. Don't
Game
be tagging
on.
me into a Call of Duty match yet. It's been a long time, bro. Slow down.
1v1 me.
1v1 me, you pussy!
We could build like houses on Minecraft. Yeah, I'll rock that crap, man. I don't need to re-up on that. I'm good, but we gotta be talking some Call of Duty here, man. Whew, slow your horses down. Let me get my toes in the water there again.
Says the guy that used to talk all the smack those years ago. Now it's the opposite, you know?
Gotta give me some time, bro. Gotta give me some time. And then the last, totally still fantasy football related here. They were, I know you heard, but they were talking about some type of like, how to average out who actually wins it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Joe, your idea, I like it. I'm on board with that. I think we should do one better in addition to that. Whoever individual team wins, whatever podcast they represent, you add an extra point or 2 points onto that total average just to give you that, just to keep it competitive still. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good idea.
So you better talk Jill up, man. You got to hype her up, man. Her team is taking a tumble. She was top of the boards, bro. And then she's taking a hard tumble, but yeah, in outside of fantasy world, it's been a fucking week, man.
A fucking week, as in a good fucking week?
No, it's
shit.
I mean,
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
yeah, fleas, man. That's all.
Yeah, that's
fleas,
right.
Man. So our dog Benji had fleas.
Yeah.
Found some on our retriever, golden retriever. He had some. I gave him a bath. Hopped right out, got some new flea collars, got the whole thing done, dude. It was an all-day fiasco. It was chaos on Saturday, man. Like, honestly, it wrung out my entire weekend because it was like some residual effects on Sunday. And, I don't get bothered by bugs too much other than fleas and bed bugs. And then the last major update I got, bro. My daughter is Hulk through and through, man. Through and through, all right?
Wait, what?
So she had her 2-year checkup, her 2-year annual checkup. She's, for her weight, man, she's always been a bigger girl. She's in the 86th percentile, right?
Yeah.
That's actually dropped from where she used to be. She used to be 98th. Her height, she's above the 100th percentile. She's not. She's unranked, bro.
That's Addie, bro.
She's unranked, man. Yeah, Addie's tall.
What is it with these girls nowadays, dude?
I don't know, man. I really don't know. It's gonna be crazy.
It's something in the water.
It is. It's got to be something in the air, something in the water. It's got to be something. Something we feeding them. I don't know what it is, man. It's all the hormones in the milk.
It's like they say, man. East Coast bagels, the way they cook them in the water. It's the same way with our girls.
But all in all, it was a good week. So,
Good, man.
Yeah. A good again. Nice little. Never mind. It wasn't a good week. It was a bullshit week. This weekend ruined it, man. Totally shot out after that. It's I believe we're at our time of the show where we normally read our books.
Well,
I don't see your book out though, bro.
Book's right here, bro.
I'm not aware of that.
And on the page and ready to go.
Okay, so you are prepared.
And aware.
But were you aware we are where we are right now?
Oh, I'm well aware.
You're aware of the fact that I was aware of the fact that you were aware, but I wasn't aware of the fact that you were aware of the fact. But you were not aware of the fact that I was not aware of the fact that you were aware.
I will tell you what I am aware. I'm going to take another sip of the beer. Yeah. After that was a little too much to take in.
That's what she said.
I set myself up for failure.
Yeah,
on that
you
one.
did, bro.
This week from the Daily Dad, January 16th. Don't let your kids down. The warrior ethos rests on the will and resolve of Spartans to defend their children, their home soil, and the values of their culture, Stephen Pressfield said. If you don't know the story of the 300 Spartans of the Thermopylae, here's what happened. The ancient Greek king Leonidas led some 7,000 men, 300 of whom were Spartan warriors, into a battle against the invading army of Xerxes the Great and the more than 300,000 Persian soldiers. The Spartans held the front line for 2 days, but on the third they were finally overrun. Leonidas ordered the 300 Spartans to remain and fight, sacrificing himself and his men to allow Greece to live and fight another day. How did Leonidas choose the 300 warriors he would lead out of the hot gates to battle an overwhelming enemy? They were all fathers of living sons, according to Plutarch. You might think it would have been the opposite, that parents would be allowed to sit out a potential suicide mission, but that's not how it worked in Sparta. These warriors were chosen because parents would never want to let their kids down. These fathers would fight most bravely, most fiercely, not only to protect what they had back at home, but to protect the reputations of their family names, which might be all their children had left if they were to fall in battle. To abandon their comrades or behave in a cowardly way would be to risk great shame and the possibility of letting down the family that so looked up to them. Our kids are whom we should want to impress. They're the ones we should never want to let down. They're not only the ones we're fighting for, but also the ones whose standards, whose natural admiration and love we should always be fighting to live up to. I love that. In my opinion, I think that was a great story to use in lieu to how a father should want their children to look up to them like that. It makes you think, would you do something like that for your family?
No,
your kids,
it absolutely puts into perspective like what it is you're willing to do as a father and as a man for your kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we need to be the hero that they see us being, not in some unrealistic way. You know, because they see Batman, they see Superman, they see Spider-Man, they see the comic book superheroes, but they also see dads and moms, parents as heroes in another way, and we just have to be there for them and be present and fight for them.
Exactly.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, beans, greens, potatoes.
So tonight it's our Friendsgiving Special, and we're just kind of let's just jump right into it, bro.
Sounds good. It's time for our data dump. Over 9 in 10 consumers plan to celebrate Thanksgiving in 2023. At least 91% of consumers plan to celebrate Thanksgiving this year, with another 5% still undecided.
What are they going to do?
I don't know. Sit at home, play video games, maybe? More consumers plan to cook and travel this year compared to last Thanksgiving. While most celebration plans remained about the same as last year, more consumers say they will cook or bake this year. 61% versus 54% in 2002. And travel for the holiday, 16% versus 11% in 2022. About the same number of consumers plan to attend or host gatherings this year, 61% versus 63% in 2022. Location and generation impact consumers' celebration plans. Gen Z and millennials are the most likely generations to say they plan to travel this Thanksgiving, 21%.
Of course. I mean, mom and dad is always hosting, right?
Yeah. While consumers in the Midwest are most likely to attend or host gatherings, 70%.
Nearly 3 in 5 Thanksgiving shoppers plan to buy turkey. Almost all celebrants, 88%, say they plan to purchase food for Thanksgiving, with the most popular items being turkey or turkey breast, 59%. The second is dinner rolls or bread at 54%. The third is holiday pies. I love me some pumpkin pie, bro. Oh,
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
So holiday pies at 52%. Stuffing and dressing at 50%. That's weird.
Yeah,
dressing. Right? Why is there that much salad being consumed? If there is, I would expect the vegetation. Like, okay, the last one is vegetables at 48%.
Green bean casserole.
Yeah,
That's my favorite. I can't wait. Consumers in Western states are more likely to opt for turkey alternatives, while older generations stick to the classics. Consumers in the Western U.S. are twice as likely to purchase seafood or meat alternatives for Thanksgiving.
Tofurkey.
Compared, more like tofucky, compared to other regions. Older
I didn't know
generations.
you had a toe fetish.
Older generations are more likely to purchase turkey, and boomers are twice as likely to purchase cranberry sauce compared to other generations.
Yo, so Jill said we need some cranberry sauce, and we're gonna get it. We got it. We got a can already because we're hosting
Oh, you
Thanksgiving
got
this year.
canned cranberry sauce?
So we're the ones hosting Thanksgiving this year. It's our tradition. This is our first year was 2018. So we've been hosting Thanksgiving since 2018, and every year they always get so many cans of cranberry, and I'm like, nobody's gonna eat this stuff. Nobody's gonna eat this. We're gonna not even finish one can. Why are you opening 2 or 3? Like, stop. Stop. And guess what? Yeah, I was right. You always Tubbo was being right, but I was right. Ain't nobody eating the cranberry sauce, bro.
Still got 2 cans from last year.
Yeah, we actually had to throw some out from 3 years ago. I swear to God. So, traditional grocery stores are poised to capture the majority of Thanksgiving spending. More than 3/4 or 76% of consumers plan to buy their Thanksgiving items at grocery stores. Well, where else are you going to get it?
Yeah.
There's not going to be 76% of consumers out there being hunting for turkeys.
You got that 1% of them rednecks out there hunting for turkey. I'm that 1%.
Yeah, I know you is.
No, I'm not.
You would be. Followed by mass retailers like Walmart or Target at 37%, and club retailers such as Costco and Sam's Club at 29%. Truthfully, I think that number should be higher.
Yeah, dude.
You get some good
They
shit
really
at
do.
Sam's Club and Costco. Never been to a Costco in my life, just not one nearby, but Sam's Club, just as good.
Fucking love Costco, bro. 1/3 of consumers plan to buy alcohol for Thanksgiving.
That's going to be us.
Yeah. With wine the top choice. I can see that.
Yeah.
You know what? I can enjoy a nice, glass or 2
yeah, dude.
or 3
Red
or
wine.
4 of wine,
Yeah.
Among those who plan to purchase alcoholic beverages for their celebrations, 70% plan to buy wine, followed by beer, 57%, and spirits at 28%.
And that was our data dump. When we host Thanksgiving, we have a tradition before everybody eats. We're all sitting down, and it's been carried over. Last Thanksgiving, we didn't do it just because it was kind of like a hodgepodge of people in our home, and it was our first year in the home, so it was a lot of like us trying to get acclimated to even hosting something. We had just been in this home for a month at that.
Yeah.
Not even for a full month by the time we had the holiday. But normally one of our traditions is to kind of have everybody say something about, just something that they're thankful for.
Yeah.
And that kind of leads me to ask you, what, you're not going to be there, but I want to know this year so far, give me 2 or 3 of the big things you were thankful for this year.
One definitely is, which it's the same thing every year, is Addison.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I know it's hard being a dad, and it's not something that you can that anyone can say, oh, I could do that.
Yeah.
The second thing, getting my. This might sound a little selfish, but getting my mental health and my anxiety under control.
No, dude, not selfish, because you need to worry about you. Just as much as you need to worry about your girl, you need to worry about you.
That was a very hard thing for me to do on my own. I know I had the support from you guys, as well as family and everyone else.
Yeah.
But it's still something that you battle with, and it's still something that is hard for you to understand and
you can
take
be
control
pushed
of.
as hard as you can be, and it's still going to be a struggle no matter what.
Yeah, exactly. And honestly, I think, you know what? This show.
Yeah?
Yeah, because honestly, I mean, it's nice that we get to do this once a week. We get to bullshit. We get to spend more time together, obviously. I mean, we're like brothers anyway.
Yeah.
So it's nice that we get to do this together and then hopefully help someone in the near future when they listen.
Yeah.
Or hopefully already have helped someone, you know. With a lot of people sit here and say, Thanksgiving and giving thanks. What do you think that term means to you?
Being thankful is just having love, boundless and endless love, having appreciation for, respect.
Yep.
Because I truly believe you can't be thankful for something unless if you don't respect it.
Yeah, and I mean that's something that we've talked about a lot.
Exactly.
This month,
Yeah. It's I just think being thankful for something has so much impact for it. especially around this time when people actually are able to sit and reflect about things.
Exactly.
That is, for me, that's why I love Thanksgiving. It's honestly one of my favorite holidays. People say that because of the food and this, the potatoes, the green beans, all that stuff. But I honestly love Thanksgiving just because of the fact that it puts a lot of perspective into people where they have the opportunity and time to sit with themselves, to reflect, and to actually be gracious and thankful and loving and caring and giving fucking love to people.
Yep.
That's what it's really about.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, for me, being thankful for something is just that. Expressing your love and gratitude, as boundless as it might be, as limitless as it might be, that's what it is. So, much in the spirit of traditions, and my parents hosted Thanksgiving as well for years. And I know there was a point in time to where your family, being, you and Lexi and your mom, and at the time your dad, you guys would come and we would have all Thanksgiving together.
Yeah.
Those are some of the fondest memories I have as family traditions.
Yeah.
I do have one fond memory of a Thanksgiving. And I'm going to ask you this question first and give you some time to really think and reflect back. And then I'll give mine. But so first the question, what is the most memorable Thanksgiving you have and why? For me, the most memorable Thanksgiving I had was one Thanksgiving it was my mom, myself, and I can't remember. I believe my sister was there. She may or may not have been. I could be wrong. But we went to like a soup kitchen and we cooked for the homeless.
Oh, wow.
It was one of the most memorable times for me because I remember, I can't remember how old I was, and just sitting there and watching these people who are homeless. They don't have much to live for other than just themselves, at least, in their current state.
Yeah.
It seemed so, looking back and reflecting on the memories I had growing up and those Thanksgivings, it felt almost like it was just like that. Like, even though these people, I'm sure they knew of each other, the homeless population.
Yeah.
Knew of each other, had, commingled with each other. It just felt like it was a large family. And it made it feel so much better being able to help these people because we were helping these people.
Yeah.
They actually had somewhere to go to have a hot meal on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And that to this day, like, that warms my heart thinking about that. It was one of my fondest memories growing up ever in any holiday. And we're talking Christmas, all the holidays.
Yeah.
That's always been one of my fondest memories. So for you, what is one of the most memorable Thanksgiving dinners or days or holidays, and why?
All right, so honestly, it was kind of recently. It was in the past couple years.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually fresh of my divorce.
Okay.
I wasn't fully, all right, so I had gotten into my apartment, I did. Yeah, I had gotten into my apartment. It was the first year in the apartment. It was me and my mom.
Mm-hmm.
And we really didn't know what we were going to do for Thanksgiving that year.
Yeah.
I had Addison, which was nice. But we were trying to figure out what we were going to do, and my sister's boyfriend's family had invited us to their brother's house for dinner. And it was nice because I knowing that, like, there was all this going on with me and the shitstorm that I was having to deal with with the divorce and, the custody stuff with Addison and everything, and just being able to go somewhere and not have to, like, worry about, providing that Thanksgiving dinner for Addison and trying to have a good time.
Yeah.
And having to worry about all these things, but at the same time, it was nice because they brought us in like we were obviously family.
No, you weren't just strays up the street.
Yeah. They brought us in. There was no anxiety felt at all. It was just a nice, calm time.
And
Stories, laughing, just kind of conversing and bullshitting and everything. And being able to go and have at least just one day where I had no stress on my shoulders at all, and not have to worry about anything, and have my daughter there with me, and just have a good time and have fun. It was nice.
It sounds nice.
It was. It really was.
It sounds like a lot of relief.
Yeah.
It sounds like a lot of like allowing yourself to finally just be in the moment. Because I can't, I really hope I never go through something like that. And I'm sorry you had to go through all that shit. And I can only just imagine what it was like to finally get a day of just reprieve of all of that BS you had to deal with.
And not have to think about anything.
Exactly. Other than just yourself in the moment and your daughter.
Yeah.
And seeing her happy and seeing yourself happy. That's special, man.
Yeah, it was. And I mean, to be honest with you,
I could see why it's one of your most memorable moments, honestly.
Yeah, because I've had plenty of memorable moments when it comes to Thanksgiving, but I think that was the one that really impacted me the most.
Yeah.
Was that one.
Let's get down to the nitty-gritty of our resolution here is cooking that damn turkey for dinner. You know what I'm saying? So we have an article from abt.com. It's the 7 best ways to cook a turkey. So I want to know, I'm going to read this because before this year, because we'll be eating the turkey this year. I tried pieces of it in previous years when we've hosted. If you had other turkeys cooked different ways, I want to know.
I have.
And I want to know your opinion on that, okay? So the first one is obviously the classic method of roasting your turkey in the oven. I think everybody's had roasted turkey before. You know what I'm saying? You could spice it up. You could flavor it up. You could brine it with whatever you want to do. But it's still a roasted turkey at the end of the day. The second one is the all-American method of deep frying it. Have you had a deep fried turkey?
I have.
How was it?
Not bad, to be honest with
Better than roasted or no?
you. I would much rather have the roasted
Okay. All right.
because in my opinion it's more moist.
Okay.
But it all comes down to how you do it.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, that's
Which everybody's different.
Exactly.
You could deep fry it differently, and it could come out more moist.
You
than
can
a
even
roasted
air fry
turkey. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's one big fucking air fryer.
Yo, don't. Hey, I was looking them up. They make them.
Holy
16-pound turkeys. You can get one.
Holy shit!
Yeah. So the third way is it's an old school method. It's called spatchcocking. So for those not aware, and I certainly fucking wasn't, spatchcocking is a shorthand for dispatch the cock. I'll leave that for what that is. But according to old cookbooks, this method has little to do with dispatching anything and instead refers to how you actually prepare the bird. And the method of it is you want to take sharp scissors, or back in that day, probably knives, and you would cut along the backbone of the bird and split it down the middle and lay it flat.
Yep.
So
I've had spatchcock chicken. That's good.
I'm sure it is.
I don't think I've ever had spatchcock turkey though.
I can only imagine it's probably good.
Yeah, probably.
So the fourth method is the turducken. Have you had turducken?
I have had turducken.
Yeah? How was it?
I'm not a big duck fan, but
Okay.
I'm not gonna say I don't knock it till you try it.
All right. Fair enough. I like that. I like that approach.
It was pretty good. Even with me being not that big of a duck fan, having
You still ate it, didn't you?
yeah, having the three together was pretty good.
I'm sure it was an
Different
interesting
flavors,
combination, yeah. So the fifth one is what they call the single guys method, which is slow cooked, man. I will say I've never had a slow cooked turkey, but I've had slow cooked chicken.
I have too.
Yeah.
I've never had a slow cooked turkey.
So the sixth one is smoked. They call it the flavorful method, is smoking your turkey. I could imagine it being flavorful.
It is correct, bro.
Yeah?
That is my favorite way to have turkey. Damn. It takes a while, obviously, but in my opinion, it's probably one of the best ways to do it. And that's my opinion, obviously.
Okay, fair enough. Have you ever tried, so the 7th method is the juice trapping method. You say, that's juicy. So this is cooking it in a bag.
I have not had a turkey in a bag, but I have had a chicken in a bag. Same aspect.
Yeah.
Just different bird. Now, I know turkey's a little bit gamier, but...
It's almost like you're broiling it. The juices are there, man. It is juicy. Mm-hmm. And I had a piece, one small slice last year and the year before that. The reviews from what we've had, and we'll be cooking it again in a bag this year. Everyone loves it.
Yeah.
You know what? Speaking of situations, what do you got for us tonight, bro?
All right, the first one. This FML is back from 2011, but it's good stuff. Short but sweet. Today, my brother put pepper spray on my toilet paper.
Oh, my God.
FML.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Man, woman, don't matter, man. I don't want my butthole on fire. God damn it. God damn it. I've been pepper sprayed before. Going to the police academy, man. That shit ain't fun.
No.
That shit ain't fun, bro. God damn, what an asshole. Fuck that guy.
And this next one by Oh My God, Why FML. Today, a girl I'd been talking to all night actually wanted to come home with me. Stopped to buy condoms, got home, clothes came off, took out a condom. She says, sorry, I'm allergic to latex. She left in a cab. I'm 27-year-old, virgin, for another night, and now have a box of condoms to remind me. Should have just raw dogged it, homie.
No, you know what? He deserves that one. Not saying he should have raw dogged that. There's a lot of reasons not to raw dog that, bro. I'm looking at you right now because you got a new girlfriend. There's a lot of reasons to not raw dog that, bro. Remind yourself you was in a relationship for 1 month and you was raw dogging that shit. There's a lot of reasons not to raw dogs things, like let's slow down for a minute. But yeah. You know what? I still think you deserved it though, bro. I still think you deserved it because he should have been like, hey, do you need me to stop and get condoms?
You know what?
You have to ask that question as a segue. Hey, oh, no, by the way, I'm allergic to latex. Okay, so anal? Keep it going, bro.
And the last one by I Nearly Hurled. Today, my laptop got hit by a Trojan. Not the malware, but a used condom.
Oh, my God.
Thrown from a car driving past as I sat on a street bench.
That...
Talk about a sticky situation.
I don't know if they deserved it or not, man. I mean...
Nah, dude, your life sucks.
I got nothing. I got no verdict on that one.
I hope you got plenty of Windex to clean that fucking screen.
Oh God,
you're gonna need more than Windex.
It would be awesome if she was looking at her Facebook, which you guys can find our Facebook, and hopefully she wasn't. Facebook.com/TheDadTapes, Instagram @TheDadTapes Twitter @TheDadTapes, and TikTok @DadTapesPodcast. But guys, please, really, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a review of the show wherever you listen to your podcasts. It really helps us.
I'm just going to skip it this week, bro.
All right, well, deuces, guys.
And don't forget to rewind the tape before boxing it back up, guys.
Oh, whoa. You all right over there?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Deuces, guys.
Later, guys.